In honor of all those pre-concert talks some of us attend that explain concerts, I'm going to do a pre-concert talk, but in this case it's related to my preparation. Especially in the case of the Schumann Quintet, which, although I did dabble at it as an undergraduate, it's been many decades since I've touched this music. So a lot of it is quite new to me, especially physically, and understanding the minutiae involved in getting it ready. So it's been an accelerated learning process. Had I it to do over again with this limited under 3-week preparation, I would have probably guaranteed that the hard spots as I identified them, the ones that didn't have easily stickable solutions, would be ones that I reinforced every day, no matter what. I did get, in my effort to try to get a website together, for example, I lost 3 or 4 important days of practice. And later on, I started making certain breakthroughs, but I had to keep changing my minds because, maybe my minds, because things didn't quite work out the way I'd hoped them to, especially in the context of rehearsal, of running through a concert tempo. So I've grown to appreciate the complexities sometimes of the learning process and the fact that it can't be rushed. I admit to being a fairly quick learner, and I will probably make, in these hours before the concert, some significant progress. At least that's been what I tend to do. Alas, in the university setting, often we get to perform a piece once and then it goes away for years. We don't get much follow-through. But in this instance, I'm hoping, at the very least, that several of the particularly knotty passages in the Schumann that I've been confronting recently, visiting and revisiting, I might just sort of try to do a longitudinal study, just out of sheer interest in the learning process. I did feel yesterday that I was both getting somewhere and not getting somewhere. Certainly under fire, the solutions I was hoping for weren't always there, but later on I found that time does provide a measure of perspective, and in the case of someone like myself, I do trust pretty well in the physical solutions I look for. I'm able to pass judgment more or less with a certain degree of balance and perspective on what works and what doesn't work, and I think I'm getting somewhere. So a little bit more time, and particularly more recurrent reinforcement that I was discovering over the last few days would be a good thing. So in a moment I will head back into the fray. See ya.